Today we got a treat for you guys. We're in beautiful Jumeirah Islands and we're gonna tour this 38 million dirham property behind me. It's turnkey, it's ready to move in. And we wanna thank our friends at the White Whale for letting us view this property. But without further ado, let's check it out. If you can come home from work every day with this views, you made it in life for sure. This villa is completely refurbished and it even smells new as you walk in here. And what greets you straight away is just all this spectacular light in front of you. And the whole bottom floor of this villa has been designed for social areas. And they've done it really, really creatively. And this is what I like when you refurbish and redo villas. You can make them exactly as you want. And I would say this villa really is one of those that we feel like, yeah, we can move in here.
Yeah, we can get the key directly.
Not too bad.
We don't have to change this furniture because it's definitely our style here as well.
It is fully furnished. It all comes with it. And the whole design is very modern, but I would say timeless. In Scandinavia, where we're coming from Sweden, this is very much in fashion, these natural colors that we absolutely love. And what we also adore above all is light and brightness. And this is what you see with the new villas here in Dubai. What's happened if you look at the older ones and the newer ones, it's how they're prioritizing the views and the light coming in.
Yeah, the windows is so much bigger now than they were before.
Yeah, and in the middle, this is the heart of this whole villa. And this is where you also have the luxury to have this high ceiling, which gives you all this freshness, all this air. You can even fit a palm tree inside your living room next to your dining table. Absolutely extraordinary.
That's my favorite part in this villa.
It's just luxury. And this is what we say. Luxury, it's all about space and being able to afford space. And this villa really feels like it. It's very generous all around with the space. You have the family, or I say the sitting area here for watching your football games or your cricket or whatever you might be watching right here. All connected with, it's not tight anywhere, to a very, very, I would say this is probably custom built.
Yeah, the shape of this table is really cool.
It's
I don't know how to explain it. Let me see if I can show you. It's like smaller here and then it goes out, but it's like a rounded corner. Really, really cool.
I bet, and this is something I thought, well, they had to think about a lot with this villa, because this is the heart. With this type of room, you need something unique, and I would say this has it. Maybe I add some light fixtures if you want to have some chandelier.
Chandelier. I kind of miss the chandelier, the big chandelier here.
If you want it, it's all depending on the taste and so on. But moving over, we're going to come back to more of the staircase and so on later. But this is then your show kitchen and your kind of, I would say, this is the lounge.
Yeah.
This is
and also the bar.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite pieces in this villa, which makes it a little bit more unique. This bar area with all the glass windows behind. We can, mix up your cocktails. I don't know how to do cocktails. Maybe you can afford someone who can come here and do cocktails for you.
But they do the same kind of, like, you have these big windows, but here you have all the plants, and here you kind of have the shelves there with some nice decoration. And the same theme here, if I turn around, separate the living room with this lounge area. You have the window to make it light, but you also have some kind of separation there.
Yeah, it's very well thought all throughout. And these kind of plants, feeling like you're almost outside, even though you're inside, it gets me the kind of Bali.
Bali, yeah, so I was going to say it's a Bali feeling.
We've been looking at villas in Bali lately, and we love that kind of greenery when it connects.
In and out.
But look at this lounge area. Look at it. It feels like you're in, like I would say a really nice hotel lounge. Like this gives me the address vibes in Dubai. If you've been, very same theme. If you go to the address, they have these kind of lounge furnitures and so on. And entering then also, this is your show kitchen with, of course, you gotta have the best appliances. You gotta have Miele, you gotta have the marble countertops.
The big kitchen island there.
All built all built in. And remember, this is for show if you want. There's also a dirty kitchen in the back here. But as we said, it's all ready to move in. It's all just bring your appliances and bring your KitchenAid and just put it here, start baking, have your friends over. It's just made for that. This villa, absolutely love it.
But imagine standing here cooking or whatever you do here and then have that view.
Have this view out, and we're going to show you later the pool as well. We can open up the windows and you can connect the pool and you can connect the living room, the dining room. All of this villa is very free-flowing, which is, it's the modern way. It's the way we like it. So we haven't yet found anything negative about this villa. Maybe even the comments. What could you have done better? Maybe it's the chandelier. That's the only
That
thing.
is chandelier. But I would say, look at the color theme that we used here. They have like, I don't know, the wood is like a little bit grayish, matching both the kitchen island, but also all the small coffee tables.
Yeah.
All marble, of course. Should be fancy.
It all has to be. We're gonna showcase some of the dirty kitchen as well.
Also, this one here, kind of separation. It's marble.
But taking it back then towards the entrance again before we also head upstairs. This is quite interesting in this villa. They're actually calling it a second living room, which is, and the first thing we felt when we entered this room is this should be an office.
Yeah, imagine sitting here like a big desk here and have that view, the big window there.
And now the fountain's not on there, but it's going to be also like a fountain. Really, really nice space. But also if you have a big family and kids, you don't want the noise. Just lock them in here.
And look, the water is kind of mirror up there.
It's reflecting.
Reflecting.
Yeah, but you got this room. I said 6 bathrooms in total. So you have, of course,
same kind of theme all of the bathroom.
Just stylish. It's a stylish all around. It's stylish. It's built in.
Scene frame here, the marble with the wood and the kind of gray, beige color.
Natural colors. Timeless, as I said. It never goes out of style, which is the best thing. But yeah, let us know. Would you use this as a room to lock in the kids so they don't disturb, or will you use it as an office? What we would do. All depends. And maybe you don't.
And the wall decoration here as well.
Yeah,
the Scandinavian wall decoration.
I would probably have like a painting over.
Big painting.
I don't know.
Of me.
Then yeah, I don't know. And then of course, entry point here, we have the powder room coming right in if you want, for guests and so on when you have them. And then you have one of the guest rooms down here, which is more separate. The rest of the kind of the guest rooms and bedrooms are upstairs. But here you have guest room, nice view out towards the back garden and the kind of pergola area that we're going to check out a bit later. Built-in wardrobes, very, very stylish. And a makeup mirror and, of course, an ensuite bathroom as well.
And then I like the trees that it kind of make it a little bit privacy there as well.
Greenery adds flavor. Greenery makes it more feel alive, yeah? And they're doing a mix with palm trees, bonsai trees, if you're into that stuff. We got them all around here. So very nice.
Landing area there.
Need a lot of keys, you throw them out here.
But look at this masterpiece here.
This is something else, right? I even built the little plant area. But the most funny part is actually what we felt was under the staircase, they have this little kind of
reading corner,
which I don't know, maybe you want to do something else about it. I would probably say
maybe wine.
Yeah,
color.
That's what I'm thinking. Like a wine kind of cellar under the staircase. We've seen them in quite a few places here. That will be it, but I don't know we don't drink wine that much, so I don't know what we would use it for. Okay, but let's see the nice skyline views in the garden.
Yeah, we have to show it because it's amazing.
Coming into your private backyard garden here. This pool is also, again, we talked about custom built stuff. It's not the normal shape. It's like a design piece, I would say. But what you can see in the background here is the skyline views, and that's why these villas are also famous for. This is in the Mediterranean cluster of Jumeirah Islands, and Jumeirah Islands was established quite long ago. It's actually 2003. It was introduced, and the first handovers was happening around 2006, 2007. So this is like an OG neighborhood here in Dubai. And you can see that with a lot of the villas. You have the old ones that haven't been redone yet, and then you have the new ones that are just
Top class.
turnkey ready. But in the background, the skyline views, this is JLT. And you can also see some of the marina buildings as well. So in the evening here, it even looks more gorgeous.
Yeah, it's lighting up really nice. So this is really unique for this area, that you have this amazing view.
Yeah, so you're feeling that you're living in Dubai, but you got your privacy here. So you have the big city and then like your own privacy. You also got the lake here. So Jumeirah Islands, as the name sounds, it's a lot of these small islands that are clusters. And that's why you can walk around this whole lake here. They got some cafes, they got a clubhouse over here. It's a great, great neighborhood, and it's a very established neighborhood. People have been living here a long time. So if you can afford it, you know, it's a great place probably to go up as well. But this backyard garden, it's size-wise, this whole plot is 10,000 square feet, about 10,000 square feet. And I think they've done really well with it, because the entry point where you have like your cars, the shade there is big enough, definitely a lot of space. But then on the back side here, you have like your own barbecue area. Of course, marble.
Shadow there as well. You know, it gets too hot.
Yeah, that's what you need. And then I was talking about the bonsai trees. Look at that bonsai tree. In the middle of your pool, you have a plant, which is, I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? And then again, the marble. You see the theme? Happening everywhere, same marble. So the marble supplier must have been happy with this, working with these guys, because it's marble everywhere. And then also you have your shade there in your pergola area in the back. And what's most importantly here,
It's real grass.
it's real grass. No astroturf here, real grass. And the plants do so much to kind of give you your own
Oasis.
oasis for sure. And it's like people don't really look in, but you can still glimpse the lake. But the plants kind of makes it feel a lot.
They did a lot of the plants in this garden. Like, I really love it.
Exactly. And then they have the sunken seating area here. Add some pillows there. You know, big pillows make it
Maybe
a
a
little
little
cozy.
fire there.
A little fire in the middle. And you can sit there and kind of watch the sun setting down over the whole kind of JLT background here. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Another bonsai tree. And look, just look at this villa, honestly. Look at this. I mean, it's even nice just to look at. You just feel calm by looking at it.
You look so small.
Yeah, it's something. One day, one day.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely. I really also would love to show you guys the upstairs, but I think Malin, you can probably do a better job in showcasing the other bedrooms and the master bedroom, which is absolutely gorgeous. So let's go upstairs.
Look at the curve here. Absolutely love it. And you will notice the difference here when you come up to the second floor. You notice the wall is more like texture, like textile on the walls. So it makes it a little bit more cozy.
Yeah, and it's also the noise level goes down a bit, doesn't it?
Exactly. And the ceiling is a little bit lower as well. So you're getting into the cozy corner. I wanted to show you the master bedroom last, but I can't wait. I just need to show you because it's insane. So follow me here. And yeah, this is all the girl's dream. Look at this walk-in closet. It's huge.
It feels like you're walking into like a Gucci store or something.
Yeah, like a fancy store. You have all the nice handbags. You have the nice shoes here. You have like this darker tone as well. So if it is a little bit messy, it's covered up.
That is absolutely gorgeous. And the space, you spoke about the curve.
Yeah, so here you can see the curve from the staircase.
That's gorgeous. Normally it's difficult to have curves in a house, but here it's just...
Yeah, you can see they're here on the...
yeah.
So.
No sharp edges here for kids.
It's not dangerous for kids here, but yeah, look at this view. It's insane. It's unbelievable. Look at the skylines over here. There. Wow. Imagine waking up here, just remove the curtains and you have that view, and also kind of like the calmer
The lake, yeah.
Lake there.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And you don't need that.
It's not huge, but it actually have everything that you need here, because you have these lights coming in at you, and you also have like this big balcony, which they haven't really fixed yet. But you can make it like a lounge area here, have your morning coffee there, and just enjoy the view.
Some plants, probably.
That
would be nice.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, they have the TV, of course. Small makeups with it here.
I would argue, I mean, it's not really a small bedroom, but I mean, the sleeping space at least.
Yeah, like if you take it from here. Not the other part though.
Yeah. But I love what they've done with the place with the separation.
And you have this big bed frame as well. You can see the tones here as well, exactly the same tones that you have downstairs. So it's all over the place.
Feels like a 5-star hotel room, honestly.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And yeah, keep going here and I will show you the bathroom, which is the same theme as well. And of course, you will have the bathtub. As you know, I love. The only thing that is awkward is actually the shower / toilet. So like, I don't know, because if you're sitting there in the toilet, it's probably gonna be wet if you haven't showered there before. So doesn't really make sense there though.
I don't know. Maybe some people don't like privacy, but
Yeah. Jacob take a shit and then take a shower.
Yeah. But it's interesting, and I mean, each for their own. Yeah. What you like.
Exactly. But let's continue to the other 2 guest rooms, which looks almost the same though. The same nice view, but come along.
Yeah, I do think you could be quite spoilt if you have guests here.
Yeah, if someone's living in, I'm a guest, I would never move out. We continue to live here. But look at this window as well. Floor to ceiling, get all the natural light here. The same kind of theme on this wardrobe here as in the big master bedroom. And you also have like a small desktop here.
Yeah.
Don't need more than this.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's so quiet.
Yeah, like there is some traffic out there, but you can't hear it.
No, you don't hear anything.
So
You're gonna be sleeping like a
baby.
baby, yeah. Princess.
And then the last bedroom here. It's a little bit smaller, I will say, but still have everything that you need.
Yeah.
Nice bed. I really like this bed.
It's not
Looks really cozy.
It's not an IKEA bed, that I can tell you.
No. And you had the wardrobe, and then of course quite big bathroom with a big shower, and also the bathtub as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. Which room is, well, of course the master, but which one?
Or the master bedroom, but other than that, I'll probably take the second one.
The second bedroom, yeah. And yeah, you can also have another bedroom downstairs if you
Downstairs or office, whatever I want. So what do you think? Would you move in here as we did right away?
Yeah, if you buy it on the market, just you can get the key and move in straight away.
For sure. Thanks again to White Wheel who allow us to tour this amazing villa. Stay tuned and we will show you a lot more the next coming weeks. Like, subscribe, and then see you in the next one.